Hello, my name is Nigel Day and I would like to give a quick introduction to the Windows ODBC driver for the Polyhedra real-time relational database system. The kit is supplied as a zip file, and the zip file can be unpacked by something like WinZip straight into a directory. Inside that directory will be 3 files: the driver itself, which will eventually end up in the system directory, along with the help file. And then there's a setup file which registers the driver and then throws you into the configuration manager for the ODBC driver. So if you double click on setup and I'll say to allow it to go through and then hit continue. By this stage the driver has been registered, and now you can set up mappings between data service names and the drivers and the databases to which they need to connect. So if you want to connect Polyhedra to a local database, then you click Add, you select our driver, and then you say I will want this to connect to the database which is currently on port 8001, and give it a name such as local. And now when someone opens local using the ODBC driver, the driver will know that it's got to go to the Polyhedra ODBC driver, and that driver will know that it needs to connect to the local database using the parameters given. If you're wanting to connect to a remote one, then it's very similar, except here you have to give the IP address of the database that you want to connect to, of the machine on which the database is running. And if you now want to add a fault-tolerant connection to a pair of servers, then you can do very similar, except this time you have to give the address of the 2 access points. And you do this by giving a comma-separated list. And clicking the fault tolerant. And what will happen here is when someone tries to use this connection, it'll try connecting first to this one, and if that's not running the server, the master server, then it'll try connecting to this one. And if the server fails, then the client libraries will automatically fail over to the next one and round until it manages to re-establish a connection. Okay, well, how can we use this? Well, you can use this by starting up something like let's try with Excel, and from Excel we can go and import data using a database query, say. And what I'm going to do here is connect to the local database, and I'm going to, before I do this I must make sure the database is running, and yes, it is running. I've already set it going. So the database is running and I need to connect, and it asks for a password. I haven't set up security on this particular database, so I just click OK. I now select which table I want to query, select the various fields that I want to retrieve, go to next, go to next again, and now when I hit finish, Excel asks me where I want the information to be saved, and checks again if I want to give password information. And here's the result fetched from the database. And if you want to refetch it, it can be refetched any time and to retrieve the new current contents of the database. So in this brief example, we've shown how the release kit can be used to install the driver, how the driver can be configured to connect to particular data sources, and we've seen an illustration of the use of the database ODBC interface. I hope this has been helpful, and if you want more information about Polyhedra, please feel free to visit our website www.polyhedra.com, or you can go to www.enea.com/polyhedra. Thank you.